Welcome back to Garage Matters. It's snowing, we're up north. We're going to be doing a review on this 2024 Chevy Trax. We'll see how good this vehicle drives in the snow up north. First we need to go ahead and clean off all the snow from this vehicle. Just going to take this brush and clean it off. Once it's all cleaned off, we'll go ahead, take this car on the road, see how it does. Take a look at this road. This road is just slush right now. So, get the car clean, take it on the road. Now this car, it's a 2024. So, it's a new vehicle for me. I've never driven one of these before. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how it does in the snow. I looked up the specs on this vehicle. This vehicle is 1.3 liter. I think it's a 3-cylinder. A 3 or 4-cylinder. It might be a 3-cylinder. With a turbocharged. About 130 horsepower and around 160 foot-pounds of torque. So definitely enough torque to get this little thing up and going. Last night when all this inclement weather was starting, I was driving around town. I had plenty of torque to get those wheels spinning in all the slush from last night. So I'm not worried about this vehicle having enough power. Definitely enough power to move 3 people, 3 luggages, and seems pretty good for a economy car. If you're looking for like a crossover, not bad at all. Not too bad. I'll get the rest of this off and we'll hit the road. But last night it didn't seem like it was too bad at all driving around town. It seemed like it handled just well, but obviously I was only driving about 25 miles an hour on these streets, so you never really want to drive fast when it's slushy like this. Okay, there we go. So crazy. Alright, luggage, 3 carry-ons, fits in here just fine. We'll pop the trunk and take a look at the engine real quick. But before we take a look at the engine, these tires, all-season tires. It's a 17-inch wheel, and it looks about 225 60 series mounted on a 17-inch wheel. So you have disc brakes in the back and disc brakes in the front. Okay, let's take a look at the motor real quick. What the motor looks like. So, it looks like a 3-cylinder. 1, 2, 3. A little turbocharger in here somewhere. Kind of nice, got some heat shield against the car wall over here. Nothing special, but gets the job done. That's what it looks like. We'll go ahead and close it back up. Alright, we'll take a look at the interior real quick. Here you have the window controls right here, mirrors, door locks. So in this vehicle, nothing's powered. All this is manual. So seat controls are manual. Here you got the lights right here. Step inside of here. Steering wheel controls right here. Up here is what the dash looks like. So this infotainment center, it looks like it's maybe like a 7 or 8-inch screen. Down here you have your climate control. Under here you have a cigarette lighter, USB-C and USB connectors for your charging devices. And right here, lane assist right here. Manual, no, not manual, electric parking brake. And, oh yeah. But this vehicle does come with heated seats as well. So these seats They're not leather, they're just fabric. One thing I do like about the steering wheel is the same lever as the tilt will also let you telescope this steering wheel in and out, up and down, all controlled by a single lever right here. So we'll go ahead and get this car on the road. Alright, so we're gonna pull out of this parking lot, but just so far it's not too bad in this slush. We're going about 10 miles an hour, but we're gonna go ahead and park here first, and we'll go ahead and hit the road. But initial impressions, not too bad so far. Alright, so this is what this road looks like. They've been plowing these roads all night. This road doesn't look too bad. It's also been salted the night prior, but there's not much slush on the main roads right now. It's just in the parking lots and the back roads, but so far it doesn't look too bad. It's not bad at all. So as far as driving around today, it's not gonna be too bad. Just see how these roads look like and see how this vehicle performs. Overall, this vehicle, it's pretty smooth. I've been driving it the past couple of days. It's a pretty smooth vehicle. Even though it's front wheel drive, it's been doing well so far in this slush. I'll show some footage from last night as well. So from last night I was driving really in a little mini snowstorm. Whew. People need to clean the snow off their vehicles. The outside temperature is about 32 degrees, so it's right at freezing, but good thing these roads are salted, so there's no real worries about ice or anything like that on the roads. I could drive in snow, slush, but ice is a big no-no for me. Sometimes this ice is just frozen and they'll call it black ice because you can't see it because the road's black, and then the ice is kind of translucent, so you can't even see the ice on the road. But everyone's on the road, everyone's driving, everyone's going to wherever they need to go. Yeah, this vehicle is not bad so far. We're on the interstate, we're doing about 65 miles an hour. So far, I don't feel scared in driving this car. It's about 33 degrees now. These roads already been salted and scraped. Don't feel scared at all driving this car on the interstate like this. But the steering wheel, I did notice the steering wheel is really light on this car. But other than that, it seems like it's doing fine. If you're gonna be driving this car for a couple of days, no issues. Well, alright, obviously we're not up north no more. We're back in the garage right now. I didn't have too much time with that vehicle, so I didn't get to do an outro with that vehicle. So we're gonna do it here in the garage. Now, having that Chevy Trax and driving it through that snowy weather, it seemed like he handled it just fine. It was only a front wheel drive vehicle, so I was kind of curious about how it's gonna handle the snow, but all the systems on it that it came with some kind of Chevy Trax system. Like, they have like their own stability traction control system, but it seemed like he handled it just fine. Everything worked as advertised, and even though it had like some wheel slippage, the car didn't go left or right or anything like that, especially when you're at a stoplight and you hit the gas. Sometimes the vehicle wants to slide around, but this vehicle, it just went straight. The wheel spun, but the car went straight. That's what I really liked about it as far as the stability traction control in the snowy weather. Other than that, I really didn't have any issues with it. It seemed like he drove just fine. And that's gonna do it this week for Garage Matters. And remember, join us next time on Garage Matters. And hit that like and subscribe button.